Wait, okay. 5 times the world ended by good enough. This guy's fire. I don't know if I've watched. I don't think I've watched a video and posted him on the channel yet. But I haven't watched this video.
List of the 5 and work our way towards the most recent.
Okay. To before we even get in it, I always do this. But the world ended. I think what would be the worst one is whenever, like, anything to do with like ash and volcano and it being hard as fuck to breathe. I think that's what it would be. At least for me. Like, I don't take for breathing for granted. I think that's the right wording. I don't take it for granted because I mean I love breathing. I don't like I'm not gonna like it's weird. Like I guess it's only like when I run, I just like to breathe, and when I'm like I just like breathing. It just feels good. That and water, I guess.
It's in
I
massive
need to drink some fucking water. I haven't drank water in a little bit.
extinction. Number 5, the Andor Division extinction. 444
What the hell is this?
million years ago, the world looked very different. The planet didn't have trees, plants, or animals on land, and Earth looked something like this.
Oh. Okay, so this was way before, like, multicellular life began.
It's
Okay.
clearly wrong and not where they were supposed to be. But inside the ocean,
Oh, there was, I guess.
it was a different story. It was packed with species and thriving. During this time, most of the marine life lived in warm, shallow seas. Here
Oh, there was then. There was multicellular life.
are some of the animals you could expect to see during this time period. Trilobites, brachiopods, bryozoans.
But bro, okay. These guys are from Pokemon. I'm pretty sure these guys are from Pokemon. If I saw one of these fuckers, like, just crawling on the beach or in the water, I'd be so terrified.
Crinoids, and
What the
nautilus.
Oh, these are cool. These guys are from Minecraft.
To name a few. And don't bother double checking my pronunciation. I can tell you now, I easily nailed over half of them. But just when these animals began to get comfortable,
Bro, you know what fucking weird ass creature scares me the most, but he's also like some kind of like really cute. I don't know what he's called. Ancient sea life creature with big eyes. Okay, why the fuck is there a bunch of AI shit? Is it this guy? I think it is this guy. This guy scares me. Like, he just looks so weird. Like, a bunch of these guys look weird. This guy's from Attack on Titan. This is not... Oh, no. I think he is a real... I think it is a real animal. It's not from Attack on Titan. I think it is real. Yeah, look at this AI slot. Blue octopus creature with big eyes in dark water. What the hell even is that, bro? I don't like that looking at me. Not one bit. Okay.
everything changed. The coastlines where the majority of life existed slowly began to retreat year after year. The winters began to get longer and harsher, and the ice that
So did it all freeze? Is it an ice age?
formed took longer to melt. But eventually, the winters got so severe that the ice stopped melting altogether. The planet went into a severe ice age that lasted anywhere from 200,000 to 4.
No, okay, that might be a little worse than something like volcano ash and like breathing in volcano ash. Just because you like imagine you're a prehistoric human or animal or whatever, but it doesn't matter, and you're used to the heat, and then you feel that warmth on your skin, and then all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but gradually it changes, and it's just cold. It's just cold for so long, and now it sucks.
400,000 years. You see, the giant continent of Gondwana had drifted over the South Pole, and when snow fell onto the land, combined with the Earth's cooling, the snow didn't melt. Then year after year, the snow compressed into
What?
large glaciers, which would otherwise have flowed into the ocean, lowering sea levels. The very few life forms that survived the
Wait,
ice age
so the glaciers got stuck on land then. I think that's what it's saying.
eventually adapted to the new climate and began to thrive once again. But just when they began to get comfortable, you guessed it, everything changed. Temperatures began to rise, ice
Oh,
melted,
shit.
sea levels rose, and the oceans became low in oxygen, leading to another mass extinction of life that was not adapted to the increasing warming climate and changing environment.
Are those dicks? What is that? Oh no, it's his fin.
In the end, around 85% of all marine species on Earth died, making this event the second largest mass extinction in our planet's history.
Oh my gosh, really? That's the second most largest. Okay, number one has to be. What do y'all think? Oh, if that's 5, then where is number 1 on this list? I'm assuming it's either 1 or maybe it's 3. I don't know, but okay, that's pretty bad because that's also suffocating. Like the fish suffocated even though they're in water. Like they suffocated because not enough oxygen was in the water.
4. The late Devonian extinction. 360 million years ago, Earth had another massive extinction that changed the planet forever.
My nose sometimes gets like really like not crusty, but like kind of like not hard, but it just feels dry, and so I put Vaseline in between, like in between my nose. Maybe I'm sick.
During the Devonian period, Earth was going through many changes. The first true forest appeared.
Bro, these trees are so sick, actually. No, wait, there's like, hold on. Okay, hold on. Old movie about time traveler. Wait, no, hold on. Time travelers with creepy atmospheric fauna. Wait, hold on. Jurassic fauna? Fauna? I don't think I spelled fauna right. What movie is it? I'm pretty sure it's called The Time Travelers. I'm pretty sure it is called The Time Travelers. They have like this one scene in The Time Travelers. What the fuck is that? Is it The Time Travelers? Or is it Time Walker? There's not really like, I don't know. It might not be the Time Travelers. Maybe it's the Time Walkers. It's something like that. But they have like, okay, but anyways, in that movie, I forgot the movie, but in that movie, they have, I saw this on Instagram. They would it was mainly about dinosaurs and time travelers being sent back in time, and then they were like being scared by dinosaurs or something and being chased by dinosaurs. I think it's only a small part in the movie, but they stayed true to that, to the time period, because they made like this atmospheric like look like this, like they had like these weird big ass trees without any branches
and were quickly spreading. Plants were diversifying, and soil formation was increasing.
Cause okay, bro, wait, what is this period? The late Devonian extinction? Hold on. Let's look up Devonian plants. Devonian plants. I wonder if we can look up Devonian plants. I wanted to look up it. Oh, wait. Okay, this is it. Like, look at this. Like, imagine you could time travel and you could go back to the Devonian period or whenever they had these weird fucking plants. Or this. I would be terrified because these things are huge. These things are like bigger than like trees today. Like, look at this. I bet it was fucking beautiful though too. Honestly, there had to have been some places where they were just like so pretty. Like, these are so sick. I'm pretty sure this is AI. There's no way this is. I'm pretty sure that's AI. But yeah.
Like never before, thanks to deep root.
No, but I would be actually scared to go in forests like that.
Systems. At this time, Earth looks something like this. Sea levels had risen once again, allowing life to thrive in shallow
water.
Let's take a look at some of the
what was that little thing? What is this? Why does he have legs?
Strange animals that inhabited the seas. Now, obviously, I could just show you the fossilized remains of these animals and move on. But don't forget, I'm one of the most historically accurate artists of the 21st century.
Okay.
So I might as well show you what these animals really look like. Dunkleosteus was a large
Wait,
armored
this guy's cool. This guy's like another. He's a Pokemon, I think. Is he a Pokemon? I don't think
fish
so.
that was
Yeah,
among
he
the
is.
top predators. Titanichthys was one of the
What the
first
fuck is that?
filter-feeding
That's not a-
fish.
that's
The
not a Pokemon.
Cladosolaki was regarded as one of the first true
He's
sharks.
cute.
Eurypterid, also known as sea scorpions. I don't
Eurypterid? Oh my god! He just unlocked a core memory. He just unlocked a fucking core memory. Eurypterid. Ancient animal. He just unlocked a fucking core memory. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a dream or if I was playing Spore. But I remember these guys would terrify me. I was scared. I don't know why. Maybe it was a dream. But I remember learning about them and I remember being so scared. Cause aren't they fucking huge? They're huge, right? Over 2 meters long. Species. Wait, how? 2 meters in feet. That is 6 feet. Eurypterids were 6 feet long. Oh my gosh, these guys were huge. These guys are bigger than me. These guys are bigger than like. These guys. Oh my god, these guys are the size of like basketball players. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. Here it is. This is that looks like 5'7" or ish or something. That's a fucking Eurypterid, I think. Is that a Eurypterid? Or is that a Eurypterid? They all kind of look the same. I don't know. That is fucking. Oh wait, it says it right here. No, but I remember being so scared of these guys because I was like, thank God these guys don't exist anymore. Those guys were huge.
I don't have a fact for that one, but I just thought they were really cool. Then, of course, there were the boring animals like brachiopods and trilobites, among many
That's a
others.
Pokemon. Wait, okay. I'm not tripping. I don't think that the one next to the trilobite, the little guy next to the Pokemon. I don't think that's what it looked like.
Perhaps a more interesting
Wait,
animal
let's just look what he looks like. I just
fact for
realized.
that works. You're feeding armored fish that was among the top
Okay.
predators. Titanichthys
Titanictes. Titanictius. Is this it? That is not it. Ancient animal. I wonder if I can look that up. That is Titan keys. Hold on. What is his name? Hold on. I'm about to get it. I'm getting it.
was a large armored fish that was
Okay.
among the top predators.
Titanictes. Okay, I got it. Titan. Okay, Titan. Nickies. Or ease. Titanictes, ancient animal. Okay, there's no way that. This is a big ass fish. I guess this is what it. This and that. Okay, hold on. Chat, look at this. He drew this weird little fucking human thing. This is what it looks like. I'm pretty sure I spelled that right. Titanictes. This is the same animal. Bro, he looks so much cooler than what he drew. He looks. Bro, that thing is huge, actually. Oh my gosh.
Titanichthys was
Okay,
one of the
let's-
first, but trilobite in the ocean and many others. But perhaps the more interesting animals were those that were briefly exiting the ocean and waddling onto land. Animals like the Tiktaalik, Acanthostega,
Oh my
and
gosh.
Ichthyostega. But
Bro, Ichthyostega. Okay, now I gotta look up all these animals. I have to, because Ichthyostega, ancient animal. There's no way he was that bad. Oh my god. He's a big little boy. Aww. He's like a mix of a dog and a lizard, bro. He's actually so cute. Wait, that's actually so cute, bro. Whoever hates lizards are low-key like... I think he's a lizard. He looks like a lizard. Whoever hates lizard, bro... I don't know who could ever hate these little guys. They're so fucking cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's so cute. Okay.
But the good times couldn't last forever. As forests spread across the land, trees began to pull large amounts of CO2 out of the air, cooling the planet. The trees' deep and intricate root systems expanded, breaking down rock and soil. Rain carried those nutrients into rivers and finally into the ocean. The extra nutrients caused massive algae blooms, using up the oxygen in the water and creating large dead zones where animals could no longer
Oh, that's right. I'm pretty sure. I didn't know that. I actually don't know that algae could make large dead zones. But I've heard of it. I've heard that like you don't want algae and fish mixed in together because it'll make like large dead zones.
survive, essentially suffocating them.
Oh my
Around
gosh,
75%
that sucks.
of all species went extinct. Number 3, the Permian Triassic extinction.
Oh, I heard this. This is the big volcano that killed off like the dinosaurs maybe.
250 million years ago,
He's just a baby. It's just a baby.
Earth finally became interesting. Gone were the times of ocean bugs and silly looking fish, and we finally got
Bro, okay. Think about it. Wood is the most one of the most rare materials in the galaxy and the world, or maybe not the world, but in the galaxy, wood is the one of the most rare materials in the galaxy. And think about it, because there's gold, diamonds, silver, or is it silver or is it iron? Iron, all those like rare minerals like that, those sturdy materials, come from rock, from other planets that basically go through the same thing with like how gold is made, with like different pressures in the earth crushing different things and minerals. And coal, I think coal is also considered, because isn't coal from dinosaurs or oil? I don't know, but it's rare because there's no other life that we know of, no other planets that have life to make trees. So anything like that, that's fucking rare. And I remember seeing that. I was like, bro, that's low-key right, though. Like, I didn't really have anything to add to that. It was just cool of me to think that, like, wood is, like, a really rare material. And it just shows perspective on how our world is so rare compared to everything else out into the universe.
something that is actually fun to draw. The Permian period was awesome. The oceans were teeming with life, and the long-awaited land expansion was finally released, allowing hundreds of animals to roam across it. This is what the planet looked like during this time period.
That's not Pangea, is
Nearly
it?
all land joined forces to create Pangea, a
Oh, it is Pangea.
supercontinent. The weather was hot.
Bro, okay. I don't know if y'all want to do this, but I would have loved just to see what Pangea looked like. Just like be in it, like be in that past area. Cause like, bro, these beaches must be like so cool.
Dry, and got more unbearable.
But then y'all also have to realize the other side of the earth had nothing. So y'all have to think, how big were those fucking animals over there? Like, those sea creatures had to be huge.
Well, the further you went into the continent, the oceans were full of life and contained all the usual suspects: brachiopods, ammonoids, crinoids, reefs, trilobites, cartilaginous fish, ray fin fish, and lobe fin fish, just to name a few. Land was now completely different from the last time we saw it. It was covered in trees, plants, and moss, and full of large and dangerous animals.
Nah, like those big ass bugs. I hate those. I actually hate those.
Animals like the Dimetrodon,
The Dimetrodon is actually kind of cool. He's actually cool. He has a fin. He's like a big lizard.
large apex predator, Gorgonopsians, a saber-toothed apex predator, Dicynodonts,
Those were mammals, right? I'm pretty sure these are
predator,
mammals. Hold on. Gorgonopsians are mammals, right? Or I might be wrong. Gorgonopsians, mammals? Question mark? A mammal? Are not called as true mammals. Rather, they are extinct group of synapsids that exhibit both reptilian and mammalian characters. They lived during the period. Oh, they weren't. Oh, they were a mix. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, well, I guess this is like early human. So I'm not early human. Early life, so to speak. Features that bridge reptiles and Gorgonopsians display several notable features that bridge reptiles and mammals. are classified as synapsids, a group that includes mammals. They exist approximately 270 to 200. Okay, physical shape had mammalian characteristics such as a more advanced jaw structure and possibly a parascitologate. I don't know what that is. Is that like a teat? Is it a teat? What is that? What is that? Oh, is that just like the muscle structure? Oh, it's just the way that you walk. So like when you like run like that, it's kind of like that, I think. They were dominant predators of their time, known for their saber-like teeth. Were extinct of the Permian, likely due to mass extinction events. Okay.
A saber-toothed apex predator. Dicynodonts, a tank build that was just funny to look at.
Aw.
Then there were the first early Therapsids, reptiles,
What the fuck? That thing's mouth is huge.
and insects. It seemed like the circle of life was getting back on track. But just as the competition was heating up, so would the planet. Well, even more than it already was. Volcanoes in the Siberian region began to erupt, releasing large amounts of CO2, methane, and toxic gases.
Wait, hold on. Isn't there? Okay, hold on. I know I pause a lot. Volcanoes in where did he say? I'll just say in Russia. Why do I feel like? Isn't there like a super big volcano? Not in Russia, but like in that continent. I might sound stupid right now. Isn't there a big volcano? Look, guys. There's a big volcano over here, I thought. Or not volcano, but it's like a big like divot in the ground, and some people think it was an ancient volcano.
These
I don't
eruptions
know.
continued for hundreds of thousands of years. This enormous amount of CO2 trapped heat in the atmosphere, heating the entire planet another 5 to 10 degrees Celsius. The planet became much drier. Oxygen levels dropped in the oceans once again, and entire ecosystems collapsed, turning the planet into a hellish oven. Around 90 to 96% of all marine life and around 70% of all land vertebrae
Ooh.
went extinct, making this the largest mass extinction in our planet's history.
Oh, this is
It
the
hasn't
largest one, and it's only 3. The Permian Triassic extinction was that. Oh, and that was the shift from reptilian being the dominant to mammals being the dominant.
been referred to as the Great Dying. Number 2, the Triassic-Jurassic extinction. Finally,
No, this is it, I think.
we get to the time periods we all care about. After the end Permian extinction came the Triassic period, a time of recovery and new beginnings that would completely reshape the planet forever. Earth's land still consisted of the single large continent Pangaea and was surrounded by Panthalassa, a mega ocean. The planet was still very warm and the
Let's look up how big Panthalassan was. How big was Panthalassan, the mega ocean? Oh, is it a super ocean? It was a massive ocean that existed during the time. Panther. I don't know why I'm using AI. I don't know. Wider than the Pacific. What about deep? These are all Wikipedia articles. I mean, I'm not doing research on it, so I don't care. Also known as Panthalassan Ocean, was the vast super ocean that encompassed planet Earth and surrounded the supercontinent Pangaea, the latest in a series of supercontinents in the history of Earth during the Paleozoic-Mesozoic transition. The ocean occupied almost 70% of the Earth's surface, with the supercontinent Pangaea taking up the remainder. Wait, okay. Does it say how deep it was? Western margin. What if I just like look up deep? Nope. Okay. Well, pretty sure it was probably super deep.
majority of the land was covered in large deserts. Out in and near the oceans is where life thrived. Large trees and plants emerged near river valleys, and dry climate plants spread across harsher, hotter lands. Many apex predators began to emerge and take over entire
Like the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
ecosystems. Animals like the Listosaurus, a small pig-sized herbivore.
I think we're still too early.
There was one of the earliest known dinosaurs, Coelophysis, a medium-sized carnivore that...
Bro, that's crazy that So, this is the earliest known dinosaur. Okay? And this was only, I don't even know. Wait, hold on. Earliest known dinosaur. So it's this guy, Niosaurus. Okay, in the 1930s. What about when it was around? 12 million years ago. Okay, what it would predict early dinosaurs by about. Oh, my neck. In mid-late Carnian stage. Hold on. Hold up. All stages. Oh no, is it periods? All periods of Earth. Wait, no, hold on. That might have been fucking stupid. Oh no, it is this. This is what I was talking about. So, let us sneeze. Okay, we're back. Formation of Earth, Moon, for oxygen, atmosphere, carbon explosion, Pangea forms, mass extinction. Okay, so this is when the dinosaurs were about 252 to 66 million years ago. I don't know how much that is. So this is really only when dinosaurs were around. All of this is just random BS. So Mesozoic was when dinosaurs were around. Okay, I mean, that's interesting.
Grew to enormous numbers, and just by looking at them, you could just tell they were annoying.
Not gonna lie, because they're like compies, and compies from like Jurassic Park are annoying. Oh.
One of the most terrifying animals to emerge was the Postosuchus.
Fuck is that? Hold on, let's look him up. Okay, I know. It's just because Postosuchus. It's just because like. No, what the fuck? No, this thing is actually terrifying. Wait, how big is he? Wait, he's actually kind of scary. He's like a mini dinosaur. He's like an alligator, but it looks like he can run faster. I just want to look up what they like really look like compared to these drawings.
A large crocodile-like predator with enormous jaws. During this time was when the first true mammals began to appear.
What the fuck is that? What is this hairless, like gerbil, big ass gerbil thing?
Oceans, marine life was also diversifying, and the first animals that somewhat resemble today's creatures began to emerge. Animals like the ichthyosaur, a marine
this guy's cool.
reptile resembling dolphins. Just, way more terrifying. Then there was also Nothosaurus, which was last spotted in 1933 in Scotland.
Oh, really? Is this actually what the Loch Ness Monster is based off of?
And of course,
well, I don't know why I use air quotes for based off of. What the Loch Ness Monster is based off of, without air quotes.
Towards the end of the Triassic period,
what the fuck is this?
Thousands of other marine species had emerged. The Triassic period lasted over 50 million years, but eventually the continent of Pangea.
Triassic period lasted over 50 million years. Is this true? 50? Well, no, this is more than 50. Oh no, this and this. Oh yeah. 52 actually, more like it.
Began to be torn apart. Enormous volcanic eruptions occurred that lasted up to 1 million years. And just like the mass extinction before, these eruptions heated the planet, starved many parts of the ocean of oxygen, and led to the extinction of around 75% of all species. But even in this nightmare landscape, a small group managed to survive. A relatively small, non-dominant creature who witnessed its larger, stronger competition slowly die off and become extinct. And in this power vacuum, the once insignificant creature rose and went on to dominate
the little rat we call
planet for the next 135 million years. No. It was now the time of the dinosaurs. Number 1.
Oh, wait, that's so cool. Wait, hold on. Okay, I should ask.
Relatively small, non-dominant creature who witnessed its larger, stronger competition slowly die off and become extinct. And in this power vacuum, the once insignificant creature rose and went on to dominate the planet for the next 135 million years.
Okay, 135 million years of the dinosaurs.
It was now the time of the
We know the answer now.
Dinosaurs.
Wait, that's cool. So I wonder how it survived, honestly.
Number 1. Cretaceous Paleogene extinction. Soon after the End-Triassic extinction, small dinosaurs like the Coelophysis, Dilophosaurus, and Plateosaurus began to take over the planet. Scientists believe these creatures survived
The toughest.
thanks to their upright posture, efficient lungs, and their ability to withstand heat and droughts. During the Jurassic period, the dinosaurs had solidified themselves as the most dominant animal on the planet. With large amounts of food available, they quickly diversified. Many grew to enormous sizes and evolved. Some didn't.
Oh,
Scientists estimate that there could have been as many as 10,000 species of dinosaurs roaming the planet.
bro, and what I always think about whenever I like think about dinosaurs and extinction is that I wonder how many dinosaurs we just have no fucking idea existed in that time. Because you have to think, we mostly get it from fossil evidence, carbon dating, I think carbon dating, and what else? And just traces of them, just other traces of them. What if there's like a dinosaur that just like we had no fucking, like there's probably like a definitely like a few dinosaurs we just have no idea that they were out there. Cause in order for them to be fossilized, it has to be some kind of special like stone or something. And if they're not preserved like that fast and quickly, then their bones just like, I mean, I don't know what happens to their bones, honestly. I'm gonna be the ass. But I'm pretty sure that we just don't know about all the dinosaurs out there. Like, I don't think. Okay, let's look this up. Let's look this up. How many dinosaurs have not been discovered? I was gonna say roughly, but because I mean, so up to 90% of non-avian dinosaur species may remain indicating, oh my god, a significant gap in our knowledge of dinosaur diversity. That around 3,500 dinosaur species could exist based on current fossil records. Studies indicate that have identified less than 30%. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Okay. I mean, it's AI, so it's picking out of random fucking sections. But I just want to keep like looking at this. How many dinosaurs remain undiscovered? Let's look at it. This is a .org, so maybe. These new species come from all, or estimate that 30% of non-avian have already been found. It seems high non-avian dinosaurs existed for 170 million years. That's a long time for evolution to experiment. That's all of it. I don't know. So there's still a good portion that just haven't been on discovered.
Here are some of the most notable ones, just so you can get an idea of who the star players were. There were the apex predators like the Tyrannosaurus, Spinosaurus,
the T-Rex. Wait, the Spinosaurus? The Spinosaurus was an apex predator.
and Allosaurus. Then, of course, you had your giant herbivores like Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, and Triceratops. Then you had the dinosaurs that were just there for comedic relief, like the Suchosaurus and the Peg.
No, this guy is actually pretty dangerous, I thought, because of his big ass claws. Like he could just like with one slash, your like neck is just like done for. Like there's no healing from a neck injury like that.
Mastax. This is also when the first birds appeared. Going into the Cretaceous period, dinosaurs had adapted and flourished in forests, plains, coastal environments, and oceans.
That's fucking crazy. Also, birds are fucking dinosaurs. Birds are dinosaurs, and they are also like, they're not reptiles. Hold on. Birds are not fucking reptiles. Y'all, okay, hold on. Birds are reptiles. Question mark. Hold on. Birds aren't reptiles. They are classified as a reptile in modern physical taxonomy, as they are descendants of theropod dinosaurs. This classification reflects everything, because it's really only it's mammals or reptilians, but birds are descendants of reptiles. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. I just never thought about it like that. Like, birds are reptiles like that.
New flowering plants also encouraged insects to heavily diversify, but as we all know,
Wait, So if you eat chicken, you're basically eating a lizard. If you're really thinking about it.
No, these times
I'll leave
wouldn't
it there.
last,
Leave it at
and
that.
eventually everything would change in the blink of an eye. One day, a day just like the millions of days before it, over what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, what looked like a small glowing star appeared in the sky. Not a single animal on the planet knew of its existence or had any idea it was even there.
Bro, because like maybe there were some dinosaurs that used tools or sticks, but honestly they just never had the need to think like that. To think further beyond eating and hunting and procreating. So, I mean, they probably just didn't think to evolve into like, what the fuck is that in the sky? They were probably like, oh, it's just another star. It's just another star.
A few moments later, that small glowing
So basically what I'm trying to get at is they were around longer than humans, but they had no reason to develop the minds that humans needed to develop to survive. We survived to create weapons in order for us to hunt. Then once we hunted a lot and it was easier for us to hunt, it got to a point where we could start having more children. More children means we needed more food to feed the mouths, or mouths to feed, which meant we needed more ways to get food, and then it just like spiraled from there.
pin in the sky quickly grew and became brighter than any other star, and within minutes, it rivaled even the sun. Birds scattered. Dinosaurs lifted their heads and froze in place as they tracked the light.
Bro, that seems so sad too. Like that just seems so sad because they don't know what that is. Like these dinosaurs don't know what the fuck is coming towards them, and they're just like, one moment, like the ones closest have the easiest one because they're dead on impact, but the ones further away have to deal with the hot air, the extremely hot air, the no food, burnt. Their homes are burnt. Their food sources are burnt. Water is almost all gone.
That was traveling towards the Earth. The impact of the meteor is unimaginable. It's been described as billions of Hiroshima atomic bombs all exploding simultaneously. All nearby animals were instantly vaporized. Not even their bones would be left behind. Entire forests were flattened. A massive wall of water over a mile high.
I always forget about this, but the reaction to that hitting that the meteor hitting in modern day Mexico, or what is now modern day Mexico, created a tsunami so fucking big that it probably went miles into shore. Maybe miles, maybe.
Raced across the ocean and tore through the earth as magnitude 11 earthquakes shook the land.
Oh my
An hour after
gosh.
impact, superheated debris began to rain down across the planet, incinerating anything it touched. This, combined with the radiant heat pulses, ignited forests, grasslands, and anything flammable, quickly turning the planet into a burning inferno. A few days after
Oh my
impact,
gosh.
the enormous cloud of vaporized debris, which traveled from the impact site, had covered the entire planet.
This is what I don't understand. How the fuck did anything survive? How did anything survive? Because one, the plants aren't getting... Almost all the plants are burnt up, okay? Even if you're across the fucking earth, almost all the plants are either burnt up or they don't get enough sunlight because of this big-ass cloud. Two, almost all the animal... Because there's no plants, all the animals that are bigger than you died off. So yeah, you could eat their scraps, but eventually they go bad. And because they're so big that like it just has to have some kind of like ash pollution on it, and which makes it harder for it to eat. 3, how long can you go without fucking eating as a little animal? Like maybe like a week or 2 or 3. This thing, okay, this is probably around for at least, I don't even know. I actually don't even know. I was going to say 20, but that doesn't even sound fucking right.
Planet, turning some areas pitch black, while the rest of the planet received minimal light. The fine dust could have remained in the stratosphere for up to 10
Okay, no, okay, I was kind of right. That it remained in like 10, 20 years.
years. In that time, photosynthesis completely stopped. With no vegetation growing, for most, life on Earth was all but impossible. Around 75% of all life on Earth went extinct.
This is what I don't fucking understand. 75%. There's no room for plants to get like basically you just have to start all the fuck over because like all the multicellular organisms are like dead because of the meteor impact. Or or something like that. How the fuck do they come back from that?
In the end, it's pretty mind-boggling when you sit back and think that humans have only been on the planet for around 300,000 years. Yet,
fraction.
dinosaurs walked and ruled the planet for over 164 million years.
I just don't. I wish he explained a little bit of how we came back from that. Because what? Fucking mammals hid in a hole for like 20, 30, 40, 50 years or however long it fucking took to recover, or for plants to start coming back and stuff like that. Like, there's no way. That was a W video actually though. I like it. Was lucky I wasn't there to stop it. So true, bro. So true. This guy's goated. No ads, no rants, no sponsors. Straight to the point. The next mass extinction will be man-made for sure. Oh, did he reply to that? Sadly. Honestly, I think that's the most likely outcome. Most likely outcome that it'll be man-made. But honestly, there's just so much like that just wrapped into that as well. So it may not be. Honestly, maybe a solar ray or something like that, or just a fucking particle from space comes and just collides with Earth at light speed.